Hey guys, it's Haley and E, and it's 2 in the morning, so he gets a pass on this one. I won't even make him say anything. But the coolest thing has happened. If you watched our last videos, we had 2 different YouTube followers donate us medicine. The first one reached out to us, donated us medicine, and the next one saw the video where I talked about it, and she wanted to pay it forward and donate us medicine. Well, it has happened a 3rd time now. So we had another YouTube follower reach out to us. I started communicating with her, and I found out that I lived 5 hours away from her. So found out what kind of medicine she had, and I was trying to come up with the logistics of it. Whether, would it be smart to buy her the packing supplies to keep the medicine cold, or since she's 5 hours away, it's a 10-hour trip. I can make a day trip out of that to get the medicine. I mean, it would totally be worth it for what she has. So I'm trying to figure out the logistics, and then all of a sudden she asks where I live and tells me that she's traveling to this town that's just right around the corner from us, and she was traveling there the very next day, which was yesterday now, because today's 2 a.m. so whatever. So first off, crazy that she reached out to us to donate us medicine. That was a blessing in itself. But then for her to, the very next day, she lives 5 hours away from us, the very next day to be traveling right through our town, just kind of blows my mind. And if that's not a God thing, I don't know what is. So I'm very excited about that. They left their town when they got off work, so they got a little bit of a late start. So it's 2 in the morning and we're parked at a gas station, and this doesn't look suspicious at all. It's not like we're here for a drug deal or anything of the IVF kind. So I'm really excited about this, and it's just been really cool to see one person want to pay it forward with their medicine, and then a second, and now a third, and I'm just very grateful and very excited about this. So what she has is 2 Follistim pins, and they have 900 IUs. What we have at the house now are Gonal F pins, and they're 300 IU pins. Our doctor told us that we can interchange the 2 medicines, Follistim and Gonal F, and then she said if by chance we got any Ganirelix, we could interchange Ganirelix and Cetrotide. They do the same thing, so it's fine to interchange them. So one of her pins that has 900 IUs is equivalent to 3 of our Gonal F pins with 300 IUs. So her 2 pins that she's giving us is basically like 6 Gonal F pins, which is amazing. And if you've bought IVF medicine before, you know how expensive those stinking pins are. So that's just going to save us a lot more money, basically getting 6 pins. I'm really excited about it. It's just really cool to see our pharmacy receipt, our pharmacy prescription. Our doctor gave us the quantities of what she's ordering for each medication, and of course I've got 3 refills for everything. I mean, our first IVF cycle we had to place 2 refill orders. You just never know, but to see those quantities go down and down and down, and this is just making such a big difference, and just kind of blows my mind that this is the 3rd time it's happened now. And she lives 5 hours away, and I was so ready to make a 10-hour trip, just make a day trip out of it, and now, nope, I only had to drive 15 miles down the road to meet her. So I'm really excited to meet her and very grateful. So that's our update for now. Can't wait to meet her. She just texted, she's 15 miles out, so that's all I know. Excited, I'm happy, grateful. It's way past my bedtime. I'm usually in bed by like 8, but I think I'm just so excited and like still kind of in shock that all of this is happening, and that we're being gifted this medicine and the 2 previous gifts, that I'm just kind of like wide awake. You're not wide awake. He's on guard. Alright, we'll let y'all know how it goes. So I wanted to finish this video that we started in the wee early morning hours. We met our YouTube follower who gave us our 3rd donation of medicine, which just blows my mind that this has happened 3 times now, and it's just saving us so much. And like I said in the last video, you know, watching the quantities of everything that we're gonna have to buy just go lower and lower is just so amazing. We talked to E's urologist today and our embryologist clinic to figure out, you know, how much more it's going to be this time, because we're doing Tessie. We didn't do Tessie the first time. Slap on a few extra $1,000 to that bill. We couldn't be more grateful for this medicine. I mean, it's just everything. So thank you, thank you, thank you from the bottom of our hearts. We are just so appreciative of it. Y'all are the greatest. I did want to tell y'all one really amazing thing that happened today. One of our medicine donors found out today that she's pregnant, which is just so exciting. She texted me this morning and we couldn't be more happy for her. I mean, congratulations. We're so happy that you have this baby in your belly now. That's what my niece says. Are you going to get a baby in your belly? You have a baby in your belly. We're just to the moon excited for you. So congratulations. And we're just so glad that, you know, you're now a part of our life and we get to go through this with you. And I just couldn't have been more excited to get that text this morning. So yay, IVF when it works. Hopefully we can get that news too soon. So updates on me. I told y'all that I got my peak OPK test and got to go into the doctor, and they said it didn't really look like I ovulated, so I went in for lab work, and surprise, I had not ovulated. So they told me to start testing, doing OPK test at home again. I tested the next day, got a negative, tested the following day, peak, got a positive. So I called the doctor's office and they were like, we're not so sure that you really are peaking. Can you go buy another test? We don't know, like, if the test that you got is faulty. That can happen sometimes. It can just be a bad test. So I went and bought another test, came back home, tested it, was negative. And that was like an hour difference from when I got the positive. So they told me to keep testing throughout the week, and if I get a positive on both tests, to give them a call, and we'll figure out what we're going to do from there. And if Monday comes around and I still haven't got a positive, then call. I'll probably go do blood work, and I may or may not go in to see the doctor. I'm not really sure at this point. I think that's up to them. So I guess we'll see what happens. I'm just trying to stay positive throughout all of this. I think maybe we've had some setbacks like this because these other great things are happening, and maybe God just knew that we needed time to let these other things happen and to receive these gifts before we actually start. So I'm just trying to stay in that frame of mind versus getting all caught up in, oh, we should have started by now and I don't know what's going on. But these other amazing things are happening that I can't just ignore. So I'm trying to, like my bracelet says that I showed y'all the other day. I don't think you can read it, but it says, dwell in hope. I'm just trying to dwell in hope. And if you can hear my dogs in the backyard, I'm very sorry. They're going nuts. They hate when the neighbors are in their backyard. Neighbors are allowed to be in their backyard. They don't understand that though. So that's our update. 3 donations of medicine. Amazing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We also have our t-shirt fundraiser going. If you didn't see the last video, we have t-shirts up for sale. They say it takes a village. It takes a village to raise a child. In our case, it takes a village to overcome infertility first. And y'all are a part of our village. So if you want to get your It Takes a Village t-shirt, go to bonfire.com/HalieandE to get that. We thank our medicine donors. We thank anyone that's gotten a t-shirt. Anyone that just watches these videos, all of your comments, your messages, your support, people praying for us. Thank you all. You are our village. Bye, guys.